I now want to address Confused Matthew's controversial video on Cloud Atlas, as I don't understand how it aroused such rage in him. Confused Matthew claimed that Cloud Atlas is a movie that is about nothing, has no characters, and delights in not being understood, which is very arrogant and couldn't be further from the truth. That first part is something that has annoyed me about Confused Matthew for many years. Nearly every movie in existence is about something. About is defined as on the subject of or concerning, and nearly every film has some kind of subject or focus, even if it is just in the superficial sense of a person doing certain things. You know, that film is about that person doing those things. Take 2001: A Space Odyssey, for instance, and I know I'm digging up a long-dead horse by now. Since it features a sentient computer as a main character in the second act, the film is partly about artificial intelligence, among other things, including space travel and colonization, evolution, technology, and alien life. If a film has themes, which films like 2001, Cloud Atlas, and Mulholland Drive, which I hate too, certainly do, then it is obviously about something. Cloud Atlas's themes, as brought up before, include reincarnation, slavery, freedom, defiance, and how our lives have lasting effects through the ages. These are themes that the plots of the narratives develop in various ways. Therefore, Cloud Atlas is about things, and Confused Matthew needs to stop saying that films like this aren't about anything, as it's demonstrably false. Confused Matthew's assertion that Cloud Atlas has no characters is the most confusing one. If a character is quite simply an entity in a story who does things for reasons, then Cloud Atlas has dozens of characters. As for the film delighting in its obscurity, I might sound arrogant in saying this, but what's so obscure about it? Cloud Atlas is unconventional for effectively combining 6 short films that alternate between each other, but each individual narrative is straightforward, easy to follow, and linked together nicely, and the themes and subtext are rich and interesting. Yes, Cloud Atlas may have many hidden details and symbolism that I probably missed. For instance, I didn't pay much attention to the birthmark, but again, each individual narrative has a straightforward, pretty conventional plot, for the most part, and even a surface reading reveals 2 bold, upfront, and, I'd even say, obvious messages. Through the theme of reincarnation, the fact that beneath our differences in age, race, and gender, we are all the same, and the fact that our lives and actions have enduring effects and consequences on the lives of others far across time. Again, I don't mean to sound condescending, but what is it about Cloud Atlas, or Confused Matthew himself, that made CM throw up his hands and declare it obtuse and unable to be understood? You are free to dislike a movie, but try to give it a chance and provide legitimate reasons for disliking it. In the 2012 comedy narrative, Timothy Cavendish says that a critic is someone who reads quickly, arrogantly, but never wisely. While I certainly don't agree with that, Confused Matthew fit this description by walking out after less than an hour and still branding the film as a terrible movie. I seriously hope he reconsiders and gives the film another chance.